Okay, this is going to be a tricky ride, or tricky exit, but it's 5 degrees today, and we're going to start the bike up. I'm trying to get on the road. The problem is, my snowblower broke down for a bit, and it was a little tricky to get the snow shoveled, plowed, and now I've got lots of slick ice on the driveway. I'm trying to ease it out of here. See how far we can get. Pretty good. Now I just gotta get this little bit going. Yeah, it's a little slushy, but I think we're gonna make it. There we go. We're riding. Take it for a few loops around the block. I'm really curious to see how this my microphone works out, because it's new to me. I've got the DJI Mic Mini, and we don't have perfect road conditions, but we are rolling, and it's spring. Gotta take it a little gentle, go easy. I've stiffed up my suspension a bit, so it's at level 2 on the Royal Enfield Bullet 350. We're gonna see how it feels, because I've got a much more serious pannier setup now. But what's today? What's the order of business today? Well, it's just to get around a little bit, get the bike rolling, and maybe pick up a little bit of lunch. A lot of people might not be used to motorcycles, but just to give you an idea of what I'm wearing here today, I've got a heated vest, and hopefully that keeps me a little toasty here. Which you should. I found the heated vest really handy in situations like this, where it's like just hovering above 0. Might be the only motorcycle out there today. Be interesting to see if I run across any others. There's a lot of bikes out there that are, or sort of a lot of other motorists out there that might not be used to motorcycles. So it's the time of the year where you just got to be a little bit more vigilant, just be a little bit more aware of your surroundings. But it'd be nice to kind of navigate these for a bit and see how I feel about getting out, wander out into general traffic. But I should get a little lunch soon. Things I gotta watch out for, I think. Here's my mental notes on riding this weather, especially when it's early in the season. Just gentle inputs, and watch out for roads. Road conditions can vary a lot. I'm trying to be aware, be a little more mindful of potholes. I'm just kind of giving you my thought process on riding in this kind of weather, right? Because it's It's been, what, months sitting around and not doing a whole lot. You may have gained a few pounds. I definitely feel like I have, with my pants being a little snug. But I'm wearing a little wind-resistant fabric textile. I've got my heated vest underneath my typical motorcycle jacket. Just regular gloves. But I've got a windshield on that seals me from a lot of that cold wind. So it feels pretty good. And I'm feeling pretty good about this. Probably wander out a little bit further, get into some traffic, and do a little pizza run. It's 11:49. It's almost noon. Promised the wife I'd get some lunch. And why not do some on the bike, right? So I want to talk a little bit about maybe why I ride motorcycles and why I've always had this interest for two wheels. I remember being very little. One of the first things I felt really accomplished by doing was riding a bicycle. And it really hasn't stopped. That sense of freedom when you're on a bike never really left me. And I quite enjoy being on all things two wheels, as you're going to find out as this weather starts and continues. But, you know, I don't want to say it's therapy, because if you want therapy, you need therapy, go see a therapist. Although, I do have to say, the smells, the senses, it's a great reset from the rest of the world. It's a great way to, it's a healthy distraction, I find. And you don't need to do this, you know, religiously, but if it's a part of your life and you can get out for a bit, ride around, I think it's fantastic. Got a little bit of a situation on the roads here because there's some road closures near my neighborhood. Thanks, man. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a thump. Get compliments all the time on this motorcycle, and I feel like earlier in the year when people don't see a lot of motorcycles, you definitely get a lot of people looking at the bike, complimenting on your ride, which is not a bad thing. Okay, back to riding. It's a lot, I want to say it's kind of a lot like photography, or the way my brain works with photography, and one of my favorite genres is street photography. And there is this photographer by the name of Henri Cartier-Bresson, and he mentions this dance you have with the camera. And I mean, this goes along with you know, sports, that flow, right? Flow state. And you know, he said nothing makes you feel more alive than having a camera. You're walking around, your body's doing what it's supposed to do, and you just feel at peace, at ease with the world. And you know, it's so easy. You're just enjoying your body, walking around, taking pictures, you're enjoying the sights, all those things. And I find that it's the same thing with a motorcycle. You get to get out there, see the world, experience, you know, the speed, the rush, the way that camera tilts and leans. It's an extension, I think, of that, and it does make you feel alive. Not gonna lie, it's a great feeling. And even with photography, I find I've always been the child when I was a kid, very curious about the world. I wanted to see things, you know, oh, what's around this corner? What's around that corner? And I think a motorcycle also gives you that. It gives you that way to get around, very unhindered, and you see things. And one of my one of the most exciting things about it is getting on a camera and taking pictures, going to places. I'm not necessarily interested in the speed of things and the way a motorcycle, moves through the air. It's a lot more of just how I want to get around and see things and enjoy the physical world around you. The places you can go to, the culture, the food, the travel, the stories, the people you meet, right? And I find that with a camera and a motorcycle, you kind of experience the same things. A lot of parallels there. A lot of construction going on here, guys. There's a lot of potholes, and I have not hit any major potholes yet, and I'm very wary of them. Bike's gonna get a little dirty, but what are you gonna do? It's warming up, at least. I can bring the hose out and hose things down. A lot of people not used to bikes right now, and it shows. People are taking second glances. I also find it kind of it's a good idea this time of the year, especially when everyone's new and just fresh on the road, that you get to get a camera on the camera and just record my rides, really, right? Because it's one of those things where, like, you want to be a little bit you want to have a little bit of footage. Yeah, I mean, I got my cameras as a way to kind of record my rides, and also just to make commentaries. I did see a truck that had the bumper sticker that said, "Don't believe the liberal media. I don't believe the liberal media." And then the other bumper sticker said, think before it's illegal, or something like that. And it's just like, I don't know, a little bit of a contrast there. Liking my new boots, though. I've got my new boots resoled. It's a thicker, chunkier sole. The shifting is a little tricky to get used to, because it's got to squeeze a little bit more into my shift lever, and I like it the way it is. I really don't want to adjust it, and seems to be doing okay. I'm getting used to it, at least. Ooh, a lot of traffic here. Gotta watch out for people inching out on you. People are happy to see motorcycles. A couple signs up here. We got people putting up signs: Israel murders families, stop the genocide, boycott Israel. There's a lot of things going on currently in the world that is very tragic. And you hear the honks. I'm all for people voicing their opinions, as long as you have a productive conversation. Why not? Time to get some pizza. here during school lunch break. It's busy midday. Wish I could filter. I think the problem with not filtering is people really get in your lane so they can squeeze by, and I should have blocked that. Get on the left lane there a bit, but what are you gonna do? It's also really funny to see kids' reactions this time of the year because they haven't seen a motorcycle in like 3-4 months, and when they see a motorcycle they just get so excited. I'm all for kids getting excited though, because I think the best life lived is a magical childhood, and you equip them with the best tools as they grow up to relive that childhood, because nothing is better than childhood. I think that's really the gist of why I ride, why I do the things I do, and you know, magic, childhood is magical. Can't beat it. Highly, highly recommend it. It's nice to let that bike run. All the smells are out. It's really, really one of those days where you can smell spring coming. Okay, this is the trickiest part by far, actually, getting back on my own driveway. But I did throw down a ton of dirt to give the wheels at least some traction in and out of this place. So thanks for coming along. One thing I do want to show you guys is the setup I've got now for hauling, and let's see if I can figure this out somehow. This is my canvas pannier for the Royal Enfield Bullet, and you know, I was hesitant about putting these on because it does get rather bulky, but oh my god, they're so handy. You've got pizza, soup. Take care, guys. See you guys on the next one. Cheers.